to D&D Adventures with the retards.
I can't wait for the two bots to rejoin.
Nobody wants to listen to your voice.
That's a fucking oof.
Oh boy. My favorite streamer, Graves Blaze, is playing again. And I can't wait to watch Yeah, that same guy, the one guy who watches your shit, is the same guy who reports you.
It's actually a woman.
It is, it's a woman. We found out it was a lady named, what, Ava? Something like that?
I'm surprised
No
you
one knows
remember.
about Ava.
Yeah, they've known about Ava. Anyway.
Ava kind of chat.
Who the fuck is Ava?
She's the lady that watches our stream.
It was the one that always was joining our streams every time we played Minecraft or something, and she was like,
Always
a woman or a girl?
They were like,
It was when you guys played Rainbow.
It was,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
when
yeah,
we played
she watched us
Rainbow
all
and
the time playing
Minecraft and fucking other things.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, Jerry, how's your mom with her top teeth removed? So it's basically a speech impediment.
Awesome.
Matter in fact, she's getting almost all of her teeth removed and replaced for
Yeah, so she
other
can put
ones.
dentures in and whatnot.
Wait, your
yeah.
mother's getting like vinyls in her mouth?
Yes.
Is it because she smokes her life away?
Yes.
They pulled
Knew
all,
it.
like, 24 or whatever of her remaining top teeth and replaced them with studs.
24
Why?
top teeth? Are you
Why?
stupid?
Does your mother like smoke nonstop or something?
She's a heavy ass smoker, yes.
Yeah, that's why she sounds like an absolute bitch.
Jeremiah! clean the kitchen! Press his neck. Jeremiah, go baby,
Jeremiah,
your little
he's
sister,
gonna
I
start
swear to
talking
God, I'm
to
gonna
goddamn
beat your
boy.
ass.
Jeremiah!
oh yeah,
This could be you if you don't stop smoking!
Marijuana is bad for you.
You see, kids, I used to be an adventurer like you until I smoked 15 packs of cigarettes a day.
We're
I'm just curious.
watching you.
I'm just curious.
throat cancer,
so I suck
dick through the hole in my throat now.
Jeremiah, is it possible?
loves me.
Hold on. Jeremiah, is it possible you can make your mom say Mike Zawaski?
Mike Lazowski.
No, I don't think it, I think she would roll her eyes and walk away.
I think she would be like, because she can't speak right now. It's great.
Oh yeah, so this guy.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took 15 packs of cigarettes to my lungs.
I can't even fight dragons no more. This is some bullshit. I didn't realize I had to pay for life premium for the lungs.
Your mom's eyes just flip open. She's like, my son's talking about me again.
Let's start the D&D.
Alright. Riley,
Yeah.
you walk out of the large stone barracks building, out into the large fucking town square, and you can see Eli just charging down the fucking road towards the gates.
I want to mount my archers directly on him, like tracking him. Is that an option? I'm just going in to kill Eli. That's the whole point. I literally, with this character, with this life, I am worried about nothing else other than the Dawn Guard and killing Eli.
Mr.
A,
Riley.
because he got my
Riley.
floors dirty with stupid bitch blood, and secondly, because, you know, he scorched my dungeon.
Riley.
Sorry about that.
Riley,
I'll pay for the damages.
you have 9 soldiers left. Also, every single fucking weapon that had any sort of wood engravement, any sort of anything made out of wood, has eroded and is just gone. So no,
I ain't worried about it.
You
I
don't
ain't worried
have.
about it.
You don't have
I
any
will
archers.
attack this man with my fists. I
Dude,
do not care
again,
what it
the
takes.
whole reason you have not been able to catch up to him is because not only are you in heavy ironclad armor, you have a fucking speed of 1 while he is a 3 speed and can outrun you in any fucking terrain.
Can I turn around and flip him off, piss him off even more?
Yes. Eli, as you were
Can I
running
grab
away...
a piece of stone, use my berserker's wrath, and roll to nail him in the forehead like the dunce he is?
Yes!
Is that enough?
Anyway,
Can I grab a rock from the...
Hey, dick shit. Eli turns around and looks back at you as you're just standing there watching him run. He turns and flips you off as you pick up a large stone. He turns as you pick up a small rock. He turns and starts running. I need you to roll a d20.
No, you slap your roll.
Ooh, 19.
Stop, I need you to roll it. That's actually a pretty good one. If I can't see the dice, then it could be pretty biased.
What?
D20.
Roll
Dice, come on.
D20.
15.
Alright, yep.
Fuck.
As
Can I
Ebai
create
is...
an ice wall?
No, you cannot. As Ebai is running, you have your back turned to him. You don't even see it. As Eli is running down the fucking large cobble road, he gets hit in the back of the head with a fucking tiny stone. He falls forward, does 2 or so rolls, gets back to his feet with a bloody face, and just continues to run.
Alright, okay, can I look around my surroundings and look for, is there a forest around me?
Dude, you are in the cavern. The only way to get out of this large cavern is you need to go through the large gates, out into the large field where there's a bunch of dead skeletons that have been there for at least 150 or so years, out beyond that gate into a large field with a bunch of fucking crops and trees, and then through that fucking cave you came in at, and back out into the woods.
Skeletons.
Alright, well, let's just keep going the way I'm supposed to go.
I want to throw more rocks at him.
And
Increasing
yes,
in size every throw.
and yes,
Well,
Liam,
then how's that gonna work? How's that gonna work? You're just gonna keep tiring yourself out. I literally burned your face off. You have to be tired.
and yes, Liam, most of those skeletons have like fucking grass growing into them, and
That's pretty.
their armor and swords are pretty fucking
Okay.
rusted away.
Okay, so
Dude, rust gives me a boner.
That's hot.
Really, that's like bacon?
okay, I want to keep going. I want to keep
Dude,
going.
we all know you have a secret boner for your stepdad's bacon.
This is
dude.
great.
Yeah. All right. Eli, you make it to the large cave and out through it into the large woods. Not the large woods, but out into the woods, and you just fucking keep going. You don't even stop. Eventually, you get to the road, and hold on one second.
Is your mom being a bitch?
No. I feel a sneeze, but I don't know if I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah, I could feel a sneeze from you.
I don't know. You make it to the large road where you see a man leading some sort of caravan. He looks at you and he does a little weird happy dance and he says, "You there, sir? Would you like to join the circus?"
Oh no.
Yeah,
This
Kyron,
is a fucking clown.
it's the same circus guy.
I'll be right back.
Where Eli belongs.
Does he have brown hair?
Why?
Bait? Dawn Guard outfit? Could that work? Because his intelligence isn't that great. Do I
Damn,
close
Riley,
under
you're
me?
fucking retarded.
No,
Dude, he
his,
literally is retarded.
dude. Eli, your intelligence is 5. His is 4. He's a smart guy. He's not gonna fall for just that.
Oh, I thought he was 1.
No, his
Oh, that's
luck is
me.
1 and his charisma is 1.
Oh, okay. Well, never
Yeah, I
mind.
built myself to be smart, strong, and endurant, not perceptive.
Alright,
Okay.
I said no. I said.
Jeremiah, he's smart in the game, but not in real life.
No, he's not. If you
Alright,
want,
tell him if a
you
man
want-
comes looking for me, tell him I keep heading straight and head to the forest.
Also, really quickly, Liam, your intelligence is 8.
Oh.
Dang,
Yeah, he's
seems
a
like a
pretty
genius.
yeah, he's a pretty smart man. It's just that he can't talk what the fuck. His perception is low as fuck, and his luck and agility are low as fuck. So if he ever has to outrun something, he's fucked. But his strength is
Yeah, but-
10, and his endurance is 10.
Alright, that's great. Let's keep going.
Yeah. What do you say to this man?
I tell him if a man asks for me, tell him I go the other way. Then keep
Hold
going.
on. I have a viewer. What is up, Vijay?
You fucker.
Fuck you too.
Is it a female?
Oh god, no. I have no clue. Who cares?
Oh, little lady. Hi.
Right, Riley, please, for the love of shit, shut up. We're gonna chase this poor person away.
Wanna have pizza?
All they keep saying is, "I will support."
You want some milk?
Oh wait, you'll support me in creating the Fourth Reich?
Oh yeah, with the fatherland.
Zikal?
Jesus Christ.
Please continue, Jerry.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah. So what do you say to the circus leader?
Tell him I head the opposite way, please. Thank you, good luck.
Say that is
No.
moist. Please say.
Wait. How big is the circus area?
Iron isn't here.
It's a caravan of people that are traveling down the large road.
Are they going
It's not
quite
a
fast?
Circus there. It's a caravan. They're going to be going pretty damn slow. Plus, they're carrying
Never mind,
large
fuck off.
cages with big creatures, large tents just packed on the fucking. Yeah, it's a fucking caravan.
Get in the cage,
Whammon.
Eli.
Well, I was gonna say set the caravan on fire and have all the animals escape.
The fuck?
The fuck, dude?
Yeah, cool, because that makes sense, retard.
do that.
Do it.
I
Go right
know.
the hell ahead. Let's see how that goes.
Whatever.
makes
Jeremiah
a
seems
lot
to
of
want me to go with them.
Please release the
I'll go.
wild, dangerous animals directly at you with no defense other than a fireball spell.
And freeze.
Sounds like a great idea.
Everyone seems to forget that.
Alright,
I'll
let's
just
freeze
keep
a
heading
lion in
straight.
place, retard.
You look towards the caravan leader and you say, well, no thank you. As you turn and you start heading down the large road, quickly, walking faster and faster as you go, until you're on a literal full-on sprint. You run into the large town of Rorikstead, and there you are greeted by several guards. These guards walk down to you and say, excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to have 10 gold for an entry tax, would you? Yeah, Riley had to deal with this shit
The
too.
fucking tax.
Yeah, Riley had to deal with this shit too.
I took my fucking shit.
You could tell them you just got robbed by someone.
I just got robbed by the circus.
You look at the
That's why I'm
guy and you
running.
say, I don't have gold at all, actually. I just got robbed by that guy coming up the road right now. He looks behind you as he sees a guy dancing like a fucking moron in large circles, leading a large caravan. As he goes, he sings a small jingle going, the circus is back in town! The circus is back in town! That type of shit. The three guards immediately train their spears and create a blockade. They tell you to move along. As you kind of walk into town... As you walk into town, a fucking blacksmith immediately stops you and says, Sir, I got fine steel. Would you like to buy some? As he starts clinking...
What are you screaming
Would you like me to continue?
Yeah, continue.
Can we just mention that a circus didn't even come into existence till like
18
industrial era?
Yep.
Shut up, they had court jesters that did the same damn thing.
No.
Hey, we're going
Mr.
with it.
Technical,
No.
accepting historical inaccuracies. My word, the word's
Court
falling apart.
jesters did.
Actually,
Court jesters did
in-
not.
Anyway,
You're wrong, right?
Hey, shut the fuck up. Anyway.
See, it's not just me.
A blacksmith, clinking away on a sword, stops you and says, Sir, I have the finest steel in all of Whiterun Hold. Clink, clink. Would you like to buy something?
Wait, Whiterun, right? Wait, you said Whiterun?
The Whiterun Hold, yes. You are not near Whiterun. You are in a town in the Whiterun Hold.
Oh, okay, damn it. Companions. Thanks.
Oh no, he
You're in
apparently got
Lorikstead,
shot
dude.
down.
You're in the town that got fucked up by a succubus.
I swear to God damn it, dude. If Succubus really starts sucking. Ugh.
This is
I
the
tell him no
exact
thank
same
you
town.
and journey along my way.
This is the exact same town that when you were playing that
Eli.
character, you had came through.
And
Yeah.
Yes,
I
Sluggy.
massacred.
Ask where Helgen is at and go there.
Why the fuck would I ask for that? I mean, know what's going on in hell.
His character has no idea what the fuck Helgen even is, unless if he's looked at it on a map. So no, he wouldn't have any knowledge of Helgen. As you continue walking on down the road, a woman with a large array of fabrics stops you and says, Sir, would you like to buy some fabrics? For a young man
swear
like
to God,
you, I'd give it 5
I
pieces
swear
off.
to God, I'm about to burn down this whole town.
I'm about to join you.
Okay, tell her, no thank you, I'm broke. And head on my way.
As you continue on your
I
way,
got robbed by a comedian. Call that an Amy Schumer special.
As you continue
10
on,
minutes of
as you
stolen joy.
continue,
Speak.
as you continue
Riley,
on your way,
goddamn.
a young man with a basket of bread walks up to you and goes, "Sir,
bread.
shut up." Goes, "Sir, my father made a bunch of bread today. Would you like some? 5 gold per."
At this point, we're just throwing shots at me.
Kill him.
I
Pull out your
considered.
knife,
I
stab him in the
considered.
throat.
Just rob him.
69.
Just rob him.
Bitch slap him, bend him over, kick him in the nuts, and steal the bread.
Alright, I tell is there an alleyway near me?
Yes, there's an alleyway between the baker's shop and the inn.
Alright, I ask him, is it can you come with me so I can get my golden alley? I have my tent there.
Wow, are we really about to rob this poor blacksmith?
Wait, no,
You're
Red Man.
such a horrible. Oh, okay. Then I'm fine.
His charisma's a 4. Riley, I need you to roll a d20.
Shit. Wait, hold on. That's some BS because my charisma was 1 and I couldn't roll 17, by the way. But his is 4 and he gets 2. That's some
Yeah,
bullshit.
you have a
If you have a
base.
1, you're not gonna win that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna give it to you. Even if you get, you would have to get a nat 20 in order for me just to give it to you. And with your luck, never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I
You-
don't
you-
even
you
remember
look-
the
you
last
look
time I
down-
rolled anything higher than a
You
nine.
look down at the young baker's boy and you simply say, "You know what? My house is just through there. That alleyway right there. Follow me and I'll get you some gold." The young boy says, "Alright," as he stupidly follows you into the alleyway.
Wait,
You
is
turn-
this a child?
Yes! You turn
I'm
around
gonna
and
beat
you
the shit
elbow! You turn around and full
Eli,
force
settle
elbow!
up, be the child beater.
You turn around and full force fucking elbow this kid in the
What a
nose,
woman.
breaking it instantly. He drops
Oh,
the
shit.
fucking. He drops the basket of bread as a guard from the other side of the alleyway goes, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?"
He attacked me, sir, I swear!
You bend down, picking up the basket of bread, and start running back down the alleyway towards where you had
I
come
yell,
from.
I'm sorry.
You turn around as you see a large group of circus members beating down a large group of the guard.
Who are these people?
Even managing to uncage a large tiger and sicking it on a fucking guard.
Who are these people?
Welcome to the circus,
Eli, I
bitch!
think you should have shown them.
Dude, I'm so glad.
Dude, they would have murdered Riley.
You continue on your way as the guard that rushes through the alleyway turns and sees the large cat rushing towards him. You turn behind you as you hear shrieking coming from this guard. This guard is immediately forced to the ground by the sheer weight of the animal. His face is fucking
ate
torn
orcs
off
or something.
as it just starts
goddamn.
shaking his head in its mouth.
Can
You-
I just shoot one
you
ice
can-
spike at the...
Can I just mention that these are really good?
Thank
Those
you.
buffalo wing flavored
Oh,
cheeses.
nobody gives a
Oh my
fuck.
fucking god.
Can I just... Okay, so while I continue running, this might be a low roll. I just want to throw...
coming to the.
I just want to throw... Actually, no, don't do anything. Leave the soldier and let's head out. Liam. Let's
So
just
you-
keep going straight. Fuck
Alright.
this soldier.
You run through the very center of the city, looking as civilians are literally just locking their doors, boarding them with fucking everything, as they're kind of watching from the windows. You get to the other side of town and out into the wild, and you just continue running for like a good half an hour. Before you finally come across a lonely old man with a cane, walking on the trail with you. Behind him is a large mule, and this mule is carrying a lot of shit. Has a large fucking chest on it, a couple pots on the side, a big fucking rucksack of food.
I was gonna ask you.
I asked this man, does he have a map?
He looks at you and he says, left saddlebag on the horse. It should have a map in it, young man. Just put it back when you're done."
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, look at the map. Where am I right now?
You, my friend, are right outside of Dragon's Ridge.
Oh.
Which you have to go through Dragon
Sounds like you
Bridge
wanna
to
be
get back
Jerry.
up to where your cave is with the rest of the Dawn Guard soldiers. Or, if you would like, you could take a left and go to the fucking Dawn Guard city you discovered. And you can pull a city builder like Kyron and fucking Riley are doing, or you can go to the Dawn Guard, which already has a whole setup fucking thing, and just start building them up.
Awesome. City building 101.
I asked the man where is he going?
The old man looks at you and he goes, "Oh, well, I have some things to trade for my wife back at home. I'm trying to head to the Dragonbread Market. You be a kind young man and get me some water off the mule back there. His name is Sam. He kicks like a bastard. That's why I use this cane, you know."
Sir, if I get you the water, can you please help me to get in and out of Dragon's Bridge?
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, I know that town like the back of my hand. Of course I can help you, young man."
Alright, get him his water and make sure the donkey... And make sure the donkey doesn't kick me.
Alright, you walk over to the donkey. Actually, Riley, D20.
You bitch.
Don't bias it either.
Jeremiah's a smelly little boy.
Probably should have done Slappy with that one.
Riley, you gonna roll? Alright, Slappy, roll.
Just download a dice rolling app, for fuck's sake.
Hey, little kid fight with them. Yeah, I really don't see why, Jerry, you don't have a dice rolling app.
I want actual dice.
14.
14. Alright. You walk over to the mule and it kicks at you. You back up. You reapproach the mule from a different angle and grab the fucking canteen off of it, backing up instantly. You walk towards the old man and you hand it to him and he goes, "Oh, thank you." As he uncaps it and starts taking a drink, he recaps it and asks you to put it back. You look at him and you sigh, taking it from his hand, walking back over, slowly and carefully putting it back into where it goes, and then backing off. You and the old man proceed up the road and into Dragon's Bridge. He looks at you and he says, "Well, why would you need help getting in and out of this place? It's pretty straightforward. The main road covers all the city and goes all the way through."
Well, I just need your help getting in.
Oh, that's
I'm
simple.
not really... I'm not really
simple.
liked. Just say I'm your son, please.
The Empire will ask you for your ID or from some proof of living somewhere in Skyrim, and if you don't have it, they'll just ask you to, state your name, and then they'll make you an ID. It's a pretty simple thing, actually. A little card of parchment that they hand you, and then they put it in a little case thing, and then they hand it to you and say, if you're trying to get through any Imperial checkpoint, that is what you would use.
The most biggest fucking plot hole I have ever... All this time I could have gotten a fucking ID.
Yes, you could have gotten
so many
Imperial
so
ID
many
from
plot
the
holes right
beginning.
now. There's the mist, alright, we gotta go with the mist here. And there's
mist?
me.
What mist?
Remember the mist where, like, I don't know, where I saw myself?
That's not a plot hole, that's a story device that I haven't quite played into yet.
Well, whatever. Fushi's with me, correct?
The hooty hoo hoo?
Fushi?
No, you left Fushi back in a fucking cage.
You know he's gonna be making that thing into dinner now. I hope you know that. I really hope that fox is some magical creature.
I could have swore I heard this priest say he was with me.
No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
said
I
he was
thought
with
he
you
did.
back at the prison.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And I said that I would let y'all go, and then you decided you were gonna go all aggro. Peace could have been completely and totally a thing, but then you had to go act all tough and mighty, so...
And then your soldier killed my friend.
Your friend
Yeah.
killed one of his soldiers
Do
first.
that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I see it as going both. You know, let's just all admit that we both had our things going on. Okay.
Now, let's all admit that Eli's an idiot, and he's the reason that not only his make-believe girlfriend, but also his fox are dead and probably dinner for the guards. So.
But you know what? You better tell me he was tasty.
Yeah, we put buffalo chicken sauce on him and marinated him in horse fat for a few hours. It was delicious. Kentucky Fried Fuckhead.
I recommend 3 hours, actually.
So.
Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, no, we don't even know what the fuck my fox is.
We had it just fall off the bone, medium rare, man. It was the best fox I've ever.
Okay, so a quick tip though. We don't even know what my fox does, and we don't even know what it can do.
It's a fox. Anyway, Eli.
It's the tiny fox.
Yes.
As you get to the Imperial checkpoint, a young guard walks up to you without his helmet on, and most of his fucking armor looks like it's been beat up, and basically he looks like he's been through some shit.
Oh,
or
fuck.
that he's wearing some old armor.
Alright.
He walks up to you, and
you might need to give him Rucky to get past.
Sucky. Anyway, you walk up to him, and he asks you for your ID, and you say, well, what do you say?
Well, sir, I'm actually going to ask you if I can get an ID. God damn it.
He looks at you and he says, oh, you just need to know. Okay, come here, son. He walks over to a small table, and he starts flipping through some pages, and he asks you...
Yeah, I'm in, buddy. I'm ready.
He asks you, write your name right there. He hands you a pen and dips it in some ink. What do you do?
Alright, not Elijah. They don't know about Zachary. Yeah, they don't know about Zachary. Let's go Zachary.
You write down the name Zachary and some fake last name that you won't remember ever. He looks at you and takes a small card and asks you to write your name on it, which you do. He flips the card over and reads to you that it basically it's like an ID card. He hands it to you and he says, well, don't lose it.
Thank you.
And by the way, the Imperial checkpoints are just now being set up all across Skyrim. The idea is they write someone's name into a ledger, and they can keep track of that person whenever they go through a different, Imperial checkpoint anywhere else in Skyrim. So let's say, you tend to go from Solitude to Markarth, but if you go to Falkreath and you're over in Falkreath for a long time, you're likely going to be with the fucking Rebellion and all that bullshit.
God fucking damn it, whoever rebelled is such a dumbass.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Anyway.
Alright.
Anyway.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. He looks at you and he says, yeah, go along. He looks at the old man and he asks, you have a card, old man? The old man reaches into his pocket and pulls out the ID and hands it to them. They read through it and they write it down in the book, write down the time he was there, and etc. and etc. Giving the card back, the old man puts it in his pocket and continues walking. You walk with the old man for another 5 feet before disappearing into an alleyway inside the city. Where do you go?
Look around. What's happening?
At this time, nothing is really happening. Like, Dragon's Bridge is pretty quiet. Civilians are walking around, bartering, trading, doing the typical day-to-day life. What do you do?
Can I go see the King's Tavern?
Who the fuck is messaging me? I know it's one of you fucks, because I don't have any other friends online.
You don't have friends in general, Kyron.
No, you don't, Kyron.
And it's fucking causing everyone to start lagging like crazy, so I can't hear shit.
No, I'm not messaging you.
I don't know if Slappy's like inviting me or something.
Okay. Anyway, fucking...
Yeah.
You walk towards the large keep.
Inviting me.
And at this point, there are no guards standing out front, so you leisurely just open the door and walk in. The Jarl, who's sitting a good 15 feet away from you, looks up and he says, well, who the hell are you?
Is there any guards around?
No. Well, there is one guard, and it's his personal steward. He's simply sitting next to him in a large chair. They were having a conversation until you had walked in.
The term is steward.
I would... Do you guys have any jobs? Please.
The king looks at his steward and says, well, I have a few. If you wanted the job, you should have just gone to the tavern.
I know, but I wanted to see you up close.
Why have you been wanting to get this guy's ass cheeks so hard?
The king raises an eyebrow.
It was more about curiosity.
The king raises an eyebrow and says, well, you saw me. Now please go to the tavern.
Oh wait, I have a quick question. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was wanting to see you. It was a while back ago. I was wanting to see you. Is everything okay?
Young man, I have a war to worry about. I advise the Queen of Solitude. I have no time to worry about peasants and asking me if my day-to-day life is okay.
Well, actually, I'm not a peasant. And I show him my magic. 1 ice and 1 fire in each hand.
He looks at you and he goes, I already have a court
You're
mage.
still a peasant.
You, to me, young man, are still a peasant. You don't lead an army. You don't lead a group that could be an army. And neither will you come to my hold and demand my audience just for simply knowing 2 spells. No. No and no. If you want a job, go to the inn. If you want money,
Oh, wait. Oh, wait,
You're digging a fucking further hole for yourself and extending your turn. Jesus.
I just want to keep talking to him. Do you know, what's Riley's name?
Ragnar Thorn.
I want to ask him, does he know anything about Ragnar Thorn?
Ragnar gay.
No.
Hey.
I know nothing about a thorn.
Yeah,
I know nothing about a house thorn. If I am being completely honest, I couldn't care less. Now get out of my keep. Get out of my keep and go to the inn. If you want a job, there's a board in there with contracts. Sign one of those contracts, bring it to my steward when you are done, and you will get paid. Until then, don't talk to me or my steward and get the hell out.
But you just said to talk to you.
Once you've signed a contract, you
I know, Liam! I'm kidding!
Why do you want to be so fucking buddy-buddy with this guy? You're like sucking his dick.
I don't know, I just...
Fellatio, Eli.
I don't know, he kind of helped... I don't know, I think another thing is that he's one of the factors of what's been going on in my journey, so I was just kind of curious. No, alright, see ya. Have a good day. Head to the contracts.
Like, is definitely pissed.
You open the door, you turn around, and head across the street towards the end.
Fucking
towards
bounces
the inn.
your head off of the table.
You walk into the inn, and immediately to your left, there is a large board with a bunch of fucking contracts stapled to it. Well, technically nailed to it, but you know what I mean. You walk up to one of them, and you start reading them off. You read that, you know, there's the fucking contracts that range from gather 40 pounds of firewood for tonight's feast to fucking go clear out a bandit fucking hive.
Bandit hive feast. What did they pay?
Sure, Slappy, let me...
The feast pays 40 gold pieces for each pound, you know, 10 gold for each pound that you give them. And the fucking clearing of the bandit cave is worth 400 gold, if you can do it. Also,
Slappy,
I would like to mention...
long-distance delivery.
I would like to mention to you that Riley not only took your armor, your books, your maps, but he also took your swords and your fox. You have nothing. But the clothes on your back...
Not like you.
But the clothes on your back and the food in your stomach, which you hardly
I don't know,
have
if Riley was smart, he would bait out the fox. Just throwing it out there.
Oh no, really, I really am gonna cook that fox over an open fire. You're not getting that fox back.
Okay, well, I want to let you know one thing. I'm gonna cook you. For cooking my fox.
I want to play the free-for-all between me, you, Riley, and Jay-Z. Oh my god, why not? You're such a little fag. You don't
Okay,
even
so
what do you-
what do you do?
turn starts.
What do you do, Eli, for fuck's sake?
Okay, well, I want to go gather some firewood first.
Okay.
What are you playing, Slappy?
And with that, Riley, what do you wish to do inside your fucking thing? Inside your
I want
keep?
to cook the fox, and then I want to train more soldiers.
Alright. As you open the cage to grip the fox by its nape, it immediately bites your hand. It jumps out of the cage and starts running for the door. One of your guards tries to fucking stop the animal, but just kind of ends up fucking punching it into the door frame and out into the fucking streets. You guys chase out after the fox, and the fox escapes through an alleyway and into a large storm drain.
Bruh. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta address this here. Foxes are really hard to get. Like, their fur coats might be big, but, like, if you've ever held a fox before, you'd be like, what the heck am I grabbing?
They're really skinny.
They're really, really skinny. Just
we'll have
imagine
to
a
fuck
giant
it.
ball of fur and a spine. That's it. That's all you're getting.
So if you reinvite me.
Also, I plan on killing a fox one day and sending it to Caden.
Fine, I can because it's going.
Alright, anyway. Riley,
Yes.
you turn towards your large town and start proclaiming that more soldiers need to be trained, so that something like this could never happen again. You immediately get... I need you to roll a percentile.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. I'm tired. Still.
Bye,
Alright,
Eli.
bye, buddy.
Night. See ya, Riley.
Hell yeah, 84.
Die.
You don't have 84 civilians. It needs to be under 40. Or
You
at
said
40.
roll a percentile.
Yes, but it needs to be under 40. You don't have 80 civilians working with you, or with you.
Okay.
He kind of just.
Okay, that's 2.
29.
You have.
Alright.
Yes, fucking 10. No, you have 10.
I'll give him the 29. I don't really give a fuck. Anyway. 29 civilians step forward and are willing for training. And with that, we're gonna go towards Caden. Nope, Caden, your turn is right above the right one. Alright. Liam, Cleum, Mr. Whatever the fuck. Someday. You there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So as you left off, you just kicked the shit out of one of your followers after getting your arm chopped off and thrown back to the portal, which the portal then had closed and crumbled apart. You still have the yellow and green portal in the same room.
Okay, I dive head first through the yellow one.
I need a d20.
Yep.
Jeremiah, just
19.
download a dice rolling app. You're not getting dice that soon, so just do it as a stopgap. It's just so much easier.
I mean, it's the 30th now. He'll be here on the 3rd, so we've got like
No, I'll
4
be there
days.
on the 2nd.
Yeah, but we won't actually see you till the 3rd. Because
Okay.
you'll still be in airport and coming home, because remember, you're flying into Denver.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour flight.
It's a 2-hour flight from Houston to Denver?
Yeah, it's a non-stop flight.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
I figured there would be like a layover or something where they stop you, but I guess never mind.
No.
No,
It's that close.
that's only if you're going across the country.
Oh.
Yeah. Houston to Denver isn't that far. In
I flew from Boston to Nashville nonstop, and it was only 4 hours.
Damn. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, flights aren't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so...
like the drive over from Colorado to here back where I live was like 15
5
hours.
Hey, what was it, 15? Actually, no, I know how that, yeah. Because I went from Carlin, Nevada, very, very top right of Nevada, all the way down through Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, and then Indy, fucking Texas. And that was a 3-day journey, but we took stops in between. Anyway. Fuck. I was somewhere here. Yeah. So, you turn towards the large yellow portal, diving headfirst into it. And you said the roll was what again?
19.
Fucking God. As soon as you get to the other side, it's a garden. There's a large pearl gate that, enters into this garden. There's a large name written onto it. It's Eden. It's Eden's garden. As you head inside, there are a lot of women and men, all naked. They're attending to the garden. They are tending to the garden, picking the fruits, and adding to their labor. What do you do?
Oh no.
I walk around.
As you walk around,
Brian, you don't have to do that.
As you walk around, a man walks up to you and he says, "Oh, you must be from the portal. No one has come to there in almost 14 generations. Take this apple. It'll be the freshest apple you've ever tasted.
Radio.
No, eat fruit.
Where's Skyrim at?
The man looks at you and goes,
Hold on, where the
Karen's
fuck's
not joining. Karen's not joining. I told you he doesn't want to play, so I had to make a new
Because he's a
one.
bit. What?
alright. The man looks at you puzzled and says, oh. Alright, then I'll eat it. So, do you like chicken breast?
No, eat anything.
Starve himself.
Eat human only.
Only elf leg.
The guy looks at you and says, alright then, well, if you didn't come to try the ungodly food, then what is it that you came for, exactly?
Find power to kill elves, I do.
Oh, well, there's no powers here. This is simply a place beyond time. There's
Who
neither
in charge
death...
here, stupid man?
Okay. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to please leave. This is the land between time. This is the land between time. We have no leaders.
I start walking away from him as he's talking, and I stick my head back through the portal, and order all my followers to charge it and kill everyone.
No help, kill elf must die.
Exactly. No help, kill elf must die.
Yes, elf racism.
I told you I was keeping racism towards elves.
Okay, you walk towards the portal and look out into your, the large room with your followers in it. Your followers look at it on it with anticipation. You raise your fist out and say, "Kill all we do! Follow!" Your followers immediately unsheath swords and knives and handmade battle axes as they charge through the portal. You charge towards the man that was talking to you and you go to punch him, but immediately you literally just phase right through him. All your followers do the same, phasing straight through everyone. You start to attempt to chop down trees and burn down the forest, but the fires go out and the trees replenish themselves instantly. The man once again... The man once again looks at you and he says, "Sir, I again will tell you,
liar.
This is land between time. There is no death, and there is no life."
How do kill you, non-help elf kill men?
What do you say?
How to stop?
I break time. I break time, come back, kill.
Come back, kill elf. Uncooperative.
The man looks at you and says,
"Oh fuck!
So be it. By that time, we will be ready to fight."
I didn't. Jay-Z, we're gonna have to restart.
I'll fight if you little sissy man with small penis.
Damn it. Okay.
He looks at you and he says,
"Oh, I got horrible spawn anyway."
He looks at you and he says,
no.
Yeah, my spawn's horrible.
No, I'm telling Jeremiah he has a small penis, so can you leave now?
"Oh, okay,
no,
fuck you
he's
too."
not. Can you go?
What was that?
That's my sister making fun of fucking Kyron. She's like, is David on there? No, it's Jeremiah I'm talking to.
Jesus.
That's his fucking gamer tag.
Oh,
Go
God,
away.
I love it.
I don't understand why.
Jesus fucking Christ, go away.
Is there like something wrong with me?
No, my sister likes to make fun of you because you're an autistic person. She's my sister, after all. She just a nigger as much as I do.
Ah.
I see the response.
Oh God. Anyway, you and your followers exit through the portal. What do you decide to do?
What's the other portal?
It's a purple portal. No wait, it's a green portal.
Run through purple
then
portal.
I dive head first through the green
Run through purple portal.
Alright. D20, would you?
Somebody's lovely adventure.
18.
Fucking why? Why is your shit so fucking high? God damn it.
Would you prefer I roll again?
You want me to do it? You want me to do it? No, I'll do it right now.
No.
Next
Someday.
time.
You charge straight to the portal and into a large land. This land is unlike any you have ever seen. There aren't people. There aren't naked people. No, it's not. It's fuck what? The grass is green as hell. The trees are greener than any trees you've ever seen. This land looks to be an intensely fertile land. As you walk around, there is no sign of civilization. There is no sign of life. It seems to be just barren land.
And now something's here to fuck it up.
What do you do?
Portal gay. Where kill elf.
Where kill elf. I just start screaming, where kill elf.
D20.
Ooh, 14.
God, okay. That storyline ain't happening now. As you start running, as you... What? No. As you start running around screeching, where kill elf? Where kill elf? You eventually come to your senses and calm down, just looking around in all directions.
And you poop yourself.
You look around and all you hear is the
squat and just take a massive shit on the floor to assert dominance.
Let him
See, you're worse than me. I'm actually learning how I'm being fucking quiet now, and it's everybody else. You can't put all the blame on me, Jerry.
Even the autism is being quiet.
Not now you ain't.
Yeah, well, the autismo doesn't usually talk.
You look around in anticipation for someone to have heard you, but all you hear is the blowing breeze and the birds chirping and the water running. What do you do?
Tell my followers to start burning everything.
You walk back to the portal, stick your head through, and say, "Burn everything down!" Your followers charge through and start lighting trees ablaze, burning the large fields. In a good few hours, the entire forest that had been there is just entirely ashes. A large creature arises from the ashes.
seem a little retarded too.
A large creature rises from the ashes and gives out a large roar. It walks towards you, and what do?
I kill it.
You take a large war axe out of the hands of one of your followers and charge the creature. You plant your axe straight into the side of this beast, and it turns, squatting, or literally fucking throwing you aside and ripping the axe out, snapping it in half, and then burying it in the ground in one fell motion. You hit the ground, and you're dug in you hit it pretty hard. Your followers walk up to you as you literally cannot move. You just keep saying, "Back hurt! Back hurt!" Your followers pluck you out of the ground as you scream and, a loud fucking scream of pain. You are carried through the portal and placed into your bed. And that is where we're going to end your turn.
Damn, so I don't get to kill the naked people or the giant fucking monster thingy. That sucks.
Hey, man, you're still alive. Be proud of it.
Glad you joined.
Oh, yeah, I want to make all the people in the naked people realm, I want to make them all my slaves.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Alright. Who wants to go first? Caden? Sloppy?
Riley, it's your turn.
No,
My turn be like non-existent, I guess.
Your turn happens after ours.
Because all you do is play City Builder 101.
You.
Sure, Jerry.
Alright. Caden.
No, let me go first. I gotta use it first.
Alright. You are sitting in the large town of Helgen and you receive a letter. It is, it has the sigil of the King of High Rock. What do?
Open it. And read it.
As you open the letter, it is a very detailed letter. The king messages you, and he says he has 10,000 soldiers that have been sitting on the border between High Rock and Skyrim. He asks if you would like to meet these troops and lead them yourselves, or if he himself should lead the attack, and if so, on which hold. He gives you a number of holds. The Solitude hold or the Markarth hold. For the, those are the only two that he shares a border with. Not really.
I think I want him to be in control in his own army. We need to see what our allies are capable of.
Alright, so which hold would you like him to attack?
Give me the two options again.
Markarth or Solitude?
Markarth would be super hard, and so is Solitude.
Yeah, they're both intensely hard.
But I feel like securing
Markarth, if we secure that, we would have a really good supply of weaponry.
Weaponry, they have natural mines, gold
Armor,
mines.
mines, money.
Elf pussy.
Sure, someday, sure.
Elf pussy.
So, which one would you like for him to attack? This call is on you. You don't even need fucking to approve it with the council.
Earth to Caden.
Caden no respondo.
Okay, Slappy.
Jerry, continue your turn. I was talking to my dad. Or continue my turn.
Okay, which hold would you like to attack?
Markarth.
The Reach? Alright.
Markarth is
Markarth is not the capital now. I guess Caden would like to save the capital for his forces.
or surround it.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying we take Markarth first, because then Solitude's backed up into a corner.
And you secured the southern front.
Nothing could reinforce it from nowhere.
They have secured the southern front. They control Morthal, they control the hold of Whiterun. They also control the hold of Winterhold.
That, but if you can take Markarth, you're going to have a much more stable ground, and Markarth is
I was about to say, if we take Markarth, we're taking the south of Skyrim.
If High Rock can secure Markarth, yes, it would be cutting off Falkreath from,
Falkreath's already fucked.
Falkreath? No, half of Falkreath has been burnt to the ground. The other half is still a fortress.
No one's there.
There's an entire army
just
there.
Accept the decision, Kyron. You're not even doing anything. You're playing city builder. Kyron said fucking Caden said Markarth. Go to fucking Markarth.
No, I understand. I'm just telling Caden, his whole idea of completely cutting off Solitude.
Dude, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You need to let him make the decision. You don't shape the story
how
you want it. You let your players shape that.
Look, motherfucker. Solitude is stuck to the fucking top of the fucking Skyrim. We have allies from the south.
The borders.
We have our allies coming from the south. We take Markarth. Markarth is a big part of industry within Skyrim compared to Solitude. Solitude may be huge, but if you look at Markarth, that thing's full of mines, full of freaking just armor, weapons, everything. It's a bigger fortress than Solitude if you think about it.
Jerry,
it has Dwemer ruins.
I'm not saying that I want him to go through Solitude. I'm just simply saying that if he did attack Markarth, he's not completely cutting off Solitude. Solitude still has means of getting.
They still have
supplies.
the ocean. I know.
No. That's not what I'm saying. And
we have Whiterun, but Whiterun's pretty burnt down. It has the Jarl area.
Dude, okay, so it doesn't matter at the point. It's irrelevant. He said he wants to attack Markarth. Just let him go to fucking Markarth. It doesn't fucking matter that Solitude still has places of reinforcement. If his idea fails, let it fail through the story. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Go with the decision he made. And you don't need to interject or try to change it. Then what are we even having a discussion about?
I know this isn't completely cutting off the freaking Imperials.
That's
what I do
this
know is that it's crippling them heavily if I do this. not stupid. If you go immediately for the head of the snake, can you let me fucking do my turn?
Yeah.
If you go for the head of a hydra, it's just gonna grow another head. But if you go for the heart of it, the heart and soul, which is, I mean, in my opinion, probably Markarth because it has the industry.
I mean, that's what the Brits did to the Germans to fuck up their war efforts. They target their industry with bombers.
Yeah, that's what the Germans did to freaking Russia, Stalingrad.
Well, the reason why they were trying to go down there was because they were trying to capture the oil fields in southern
Riley much?
Yeah. Then
exactly.
Now, well, this is.
So we're taking away a big portion of weaponry, industry, and just troops alone. In my opinion, I would say the Markarth freaking military could probably kill you more likely than the Imperials because the Imperials are sucking. Just like the rebellion of Stormcloaks. They're both ass.
Good point.
Stormcloaks aren't ass.
Dude, their faction didn't have that war.
We need to go for what's the heaviest armed. The heaviest armed, like, just...
The one that stands the best chance.
Exactly.
And is the literal soul of the fucking loyalist.
So if we go and take Solitude, hear me out on this. We go take Solitude, then they're all going to go to Markarth, and it'll be 10 times harder to freaking take that. Because it's surrounded by mountains, and it has huge-ass walls. Actually has the biggest walls in any freaking Skyrim, from what I remember.
Sorry, I'm listening to my parents bicker and fight and break up. So I'll
we need to go take that
for a minute.
Okay.
I decide to give a message to their military that they should lead a fight to Markarth, and I will come there and aid if need be.
Gotcha. You roll the message up.
But first, I tell the men of Helgen what they need to do. They need to rebuild the walls. They need to find food. They need to gather, and they need to rebuild. Helgen, right now, if Markarth fails, Helgen is all we got right now.
Alright. You roll that message up, the one you're trying to send to the King of High Rock, and you take the seal of fucking Helgen, stamp it off, and hand it back to the messenger. You then have one of the advisors come in and simply tell him what you want people in Helgen to do. He runs out and starts giving orders as you continue reading through messages and letters from other kings and other holds and just general news, learning the trade between Dawnstar and Solitude, that, Chiron has to pay a large, hefty sum of money, give up a bunch of land, and pledge his loyalty to the Empire.
Like a cock.
I mean, what the hell else was
they also rolled up with 100 fucking men, and they said that if you kill our men, we'll come with the army, and they're like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, there was nothing he could do against it. He kind of had to.
Could die like a man.
He could have, but he didn't. Alright, Slappy.
Clear.
I decided to please the Democrats.
As you are sitting in the house, in just a simple house, in Whiterun, or not Whiterun, in Riverwood, the same message comes to you. It's a copy of the message from High Rock. What do you say to this?
What does it say? Will fucking Caden put?
Yes. Yeah. It does inform you that Caden has, gave him the orders.
Then I agree with them.
Alright. You sign off on these orders as well and give it to the messenger. The messenger walks out.
You were expecting me to say something else, huh?
I mean, it could have, but I would have stopped you if you did. The messenger steps out, continues on down the road towards High Rock.
Why did you give him the chance?
Oh, fuck. And heads on towards High Rock. So, Is there anything you'd like to do with your turn? Other than just sit in Riverwood and wait for something to happen?
Fucking more defense.
Alright. You walk outside and you start ordering people around. Riley, D20.
Riley's not here, his parents are
Why
bickering.
is in here?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
$17.
Alright. You get large spike walls built. Matter of fact, you start digging out large trenches and filling those with spikes as well. The large road you have filled with a makeshift wall. This wall is a sturdy one. It's half built into the ground to add some support. This is the wall facing Whiterun, by the way. You even start lining the river with large spikes as well, just in case they try some shit on that. But, yeah, beyond that, there's really... Okay, so the way that Riverwood sits, there is a large basin of land that it literally sits on, and it's right up against a large river. The other side of this river is just fucking mountainside for miles. So the only way to go through this large pass, where Riverwood sits, is to go straight through Riverwood, and then over to Helgen. As you are sitting there, this is about a good day after, by the way. Day afterwards, you know, at this point, I should have already made it to Winterhold, and the battle should be happening. You receive news. The large force that has occupied Morthal, a large force of unmounted cavalrymen, so basically light infantry, has started moving from, you know, Morthal and Hjalmarch. Hjalmarch is the hold that Morthal is in, and the hold that Morthal commands. And they are on their way down to Whiterun. It is also known that a fucking splinter force of Riften has started making their way up towards Whiterun themselves. At this time, it is believed that they will either try pushing through the Riverwood Pass, or going around the pass and over the mountains, over to Falkreath, to attack from that side. So in all, the total forces that will be in Whiterun is about 2,000 heavy to medium infantry, and then about 1,000 unmounted horsemen and just light infantry. So in all, it's just a large infantry force. And if your force were to engage them in any sort of open field combat, it would be instant suicide. But funneling them into the Riverwood, you might stand a chance. If they didn't just bombard and burn it to the ground first.
Wait. How many of the goblins was there? How big were the goblins?
Goblins, about half the size of a human, really small creatures.
No, the ones that I found.
Yeah.
Like, how big in numbers?
Big in numbers? The most you counted were about 50, but you know there had to be at least more. So, you're not too sure on how many more.
This is like the orcs all over again.
Goblins.
I want to send them. I want to send them a letter, bruh.
Alright, what's this letter say?
And then I'll fucking... Exactly, help me fucking defeat the army that run. They could just use fucking guerrilla warfare.
I also like how you're gonna try to send a messenger to the fucking goblins.
Instead of going yourself. Yeah, your messenger will...
Oh, sure, I'll go myself then.
Alright.
Why are you screaming Kyron at me?
Because they're... know us.
What?
Oh my god, never mind.
You're lagging out like a motherfucker.
Lagged.
That's gay.
Anyway, as you know, you just kind of stand up, think about it for a few moments. You walk out of your large house and out into the street. You start walking down towards, you know, the opposite direction, down towards Helgen. And a few of your men start questioning it, like, what the hell is he doing? Is he just leaving? The hell is he? Why? What the fuck? What the hell, man? You disappear out into the woods.
I scream.
Oh, okay. You look back and tell your men that you'll be back eventually. You disappear out into the woods, and for a good few hours you find nothing. Until eventually you hear a voice call from high above.
You! I remember you! How have you been?
I could see you as that goblin, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can too.
Just say good.
Fuck you too. You look up to the trees
Good, and
and
you?
you shout, I've been good! How about you? The goblin calls down as he finally shows himself. He says,
Well, me and my tribe have been starving, to be honest. And, are you open for trade, by any chance? I saw you. I saw you leading a large army down to Riverwood. I guarantee you have a lot of food there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do anything for food. I like food. And so do my friends.
Ask him if he'll suck dick.
You eat human flesh.
the creature looks down at you and he says,
Ah! Cooked or raw, I love it all.
Okay. How would you like to help me in a war?
He looks at you and he says,
A war? We goblins have never fought a war. We've always fought tribal wars, but never against humans. We've hunted human. Human tastes good. Juicy and savory and just so good. Especially when you roast them and they scream and you pluck out their teeth. For jewelry. It tastes so yummy then. What were you saying again?
That sounds nice. Are you allied with any other tribes?
Oh, yes. We're allied with dozens of tribes. The horse tribe, the mountain tribe, the wood tribe. They're a weird one. They eat a bunch of bark. Who eats bark?
Yeah, I can really imagine Jeremiah as a goblin.
He even fits the role with fucking dogs.
And then the dog fucking tribe. The dog fucking tribe.
I literally just said that.
Their leader is a weird one. He likes fucking dogs, and his name's Jeremiah.
Strange name for a
goblin. Alright, well, what's it called?
Kyron, do it! Kyron, me and you, I'm gonna write a script out. I'm gonna write a script out, and you're gonna play the only other character in the script, and we're gonna have a whole conversation back and forth, and it's gonna add in for this D&D.
I literally just did that voice out of my ass. I didn't even know how I did it.
Anyway.
Okay, what's it called? Make Kyron. Okay, so I tell him if he could call on his allied tribes and ask them if they could help us with the war, and then yes, we could start trade, and we'll trade with them a lot, you know?
The goblin looks down at you and he goes,
and they could protect us.
A whole civilization of united goblins in the woods. Who would even think? And under a new king, the king of Helgen himself. I would like this. An alliance! An alliance is what we will build! We will take over these woods, and we'll cast out everyone who stands in our way. You promised to give old Gobbly a home? And a keep! A goblin keep.
Yes.
In Goblin Town. Way down under in Goblin Town. Yes, Goblin Town, I will name it. Goblin Town, I gotta go tell my friends. Goblin Town, Goblin Town!
Oh, what have you done, Slappy?
Found Jeremiah's family, that's what he did.
Jeremiah, but what's it called? You gotta make him talk to what's it called? To like some other, to one of the other goblins fucking leaders. Be Kyron.
Yes, Kyron.
Let Kyron fucking.
That's what the script is going to be. we're gonna just simply.
I literally pulled that voice out of my ass. I don't know if I could do it again.
Who gives a flying shit? We're literally just going to fucking eyeball this.
Yes, Jeremiah. I don't fucking know.
You gotta get raspier. You gotta be down and under. You gotta give it more. Yes, yes.
Down and under.
That works.
Oh, old Gobbly is here to talk to you. Yes, you. Oh, yes, the king of the horse riders.
Oh no.
Gobbly has recently come into contact with human, and this human wants us to fight a war. A war, humans and goblins united in one, fighting against this empire that wreaks havoc on our kind and tries to flush us out of our homes, kill our children, rape our families, they do. Join me, brother, and we will own Goblin Town, way down under in Goblin Town!
Goblins aren't very smart, right?
Riley join. No, Kyron, you gotta start talking. He's talking to you right now. The horse tribe.
Less human women I do.
Fuck. I'm thinking Yoda voice now, and I'm like, fucking.
Yoda! Yoda, attack with Goblin Eaters!
Sounds good. Maybe
Talk, don't laugh.
You're doing good, dude. Goddamn.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought it sounds horrible to me.
Come on, do it. Continue. You're doing good.
I gotta think what I'm gonna say.
And will the South rise again if we join with the other goblin tribes?
Maybe they'll finally be nice to us.
Nice they will be. This king has given me food and promise of land.
Food.
Food! Food!
Human food?
Human toes, human fingers. I like the little giblets inside. I like human eyes. That's what Grandma puts on cakes all the time.
Put them on a stick, have them like a kebab. Oh gosh,
good.
My voice cracked.
Good they are. Delicious they are too. Also land. I want land. I want to live out in the sun again, not in some hovel in the ground or cave in a mountain. What do you say? Will the horse?
The other goblin.
Will the horse tribes join the Raven clan?
Indeed, I think many of my brothers would seek for substance.
Goblin Town.
Goblin Town, yes.
We united would create Goblin Town! Goblin Town! Goblin Town!
Jeremiah, let someday be the fucking woods goblins.
We have destroyed those enemies.
I'll need wood.
And consume them.
Let me hear your goblin
Many
voice
women
someday.
shall be our desires.
Kill all the elves, I goblin will. Make house out of elf bone would try to do.
Turn the north into 6 slaves.
One slave back, I do. Imperials take slaves, I don't like.
The harder the struggle, the more fun it is.
Alright.
Okay.
King of the Wood Tribe, I'm here to talk to you on behalf of the Raven Tribe. I, Gobbly, have come into possession of an idea. A human king from the town of Helgen has come to me and has told me that we will fight a great war and win with his help and aid.
Is the bark
Kill the Empire we will,
back, I do.
and gain lands we shall.
Wait, am I playing as the bark guy too?
No, I am.
No, Clem is.
Okay. Please say you're gonna eat their battering rams.
Eat everything wood, we will. Sword handles, battering rams, tent poles,
Towers.
Catapults, siege towers.
Yes, eat all the wood. Kill all those.
I mean, those kind of are like a barky material, so maybe those two.
Kill all elves we do.
I never like elf either. They taste so funny, including when they're roasted and tortured and their teeth are pulled out. And their eyeballs, they taste way too juicy. And bark.
Teeth the elf have.
How do you eat bark? How does one simply live off of bark?
Pull it off tree, put in mouth and eat.
Nothing else? Elven bark.
Some oil.
Elven bark and vegetable oil.
Just bark.
Just bark.
I'm not fan of this.
Accent.
I'm not fan of this. Godly not fan of this at all. But together, we will rule all of these woods. And houses we'll
Do you
build.
think they have Ent? I haven't had Ent in a good while.
I have never, ever built a house before. I've chewed away at rock and mined away at stone, but I have never built a house.
My king, Barkle likes his idea.
Together,
Fucking Barkle and
together,
Gobble.
we will make Goblin Town!
Goblin Town.
What other tribes is there?
Why? Do you want to try one?
I feel like
Mexican goblins.
No, the fish raiders.
Wearing mariachi hats? Wearing mariachi hats?
Mariachi hats, fucking ponchos with their fucking maracas.
the Spice Goblins.
Goblin Town! CC!
The Spice Goblins?
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, I was thinking the fish raiders.
Why? What?
Because they live on floating islands in the middle of the lake. And their entire substance is fucking...
The Amazonian goblins. They
No,
just
they're-
eat bananas a day.
No, their whole idea, like their whole living is just
Trying to make
fish.
them Mexican, not black.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, we should have those too, but they just go...
No, hold on. So the one that you're gonna be doing is a bunch of
They
fish
just
goblins.
rush and kill themselves.
Yeah. We call them the monkeys.
We should have.
Oh,
we should
God,
have black
stop it.
goblins.
The
too.
moblins.
No, we should have.
The
The
mo-
moblins.
Karen, shut up, Karen. Shut up, Karen.
The one I was gonna have you do is the fish raiders, though.
Okay.
King of the Fish Raiders, I have come with proposition from human king of Helgen.
I'm gonna be so ass. Watch.
Sorry for a king, his voice is a little raspy.
Kyron can do it. You can do it.
The name is Sparks.
I see. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Probably sounds like puffed some helium.
Ah. Ah, you haven't heard, I see. Well, me and the Fish Clan, along with the Bark Eaters and the other one, I forget. Damn it! I don't remember, who cares? We'll all fight together and become the big one. The big clan, as it was prophesied in the stories.
A tomboy.
Human.
Wait, no, a
Human.
tomlin.
Human man has come to me with proposition. We gather the tribes. We fight for him. And we get the woods. And we make Goblin Town.
Can the fisher, can the
Goblin
traders,
Town.
can the king of the fish
Goblin
raiders be
Town.
named Sport?
I dance on Imperial graves.
Slappy, your goblin's name is Sport because he killed someone with a sport. That's not relating to anyone, I promise. Sport.
Together,
Nah, bro,
we will all create Goblin Town.
No, we all have to
no.
collectively screech
Karen,
Goblin Town.
I killed an Imperial
With a
an
spork.
ice pick, bruh.
Oh, so your name
Yeah, with
is
an
Ice
ice
Pick?
pick.
So your name is Ice Pick?
Sure, why not?
Cool. Alright, so now we all have to collectively
Gobble.
screech Goblin Town. 3, 2, 1. Goblin down!
Goblin down!
I can't do it because my mom just walked in my room and told me to shut the fuck up.
Oh, I love it. This shit's too funny.
Oh, dude, my stomach fucking hurts.
And over on my turn. Oh, fuck.
I need to take a piss.
Alright.
Real goblins don't have to piss.
Oh, I fucking love that.
Elven women.
Alright.
Bark eaters just piss on trees. And then
Way back over in my area of the fucking world, where I am currently having a big battle right outside of Sunday's home. Me and my men are in the middle of the fray. We're literally one-on-one with every single one of these men. 3,000 against 3,000. What happened?
Download a dice rolling app. Riley isn't here anymore.
Das ist true. Me leading my men, I'm shouting orders and literally in the middle of this battle, shouting orders and deflecting fucking swings and stabbing and slashing and all the other shit. Essentially, it is a great big fucking field battle. Medieval field battle, the charging, the arrows flying, the fucking all of it. And that's literally where I'm just gonna leave my turn, because it's literally just me, so I don't really think it matters.
I think we should cut it off here, since a bunch of people aren't here.
Kyron's turn is next.
City building.
Yeah, so cut it off after Kyron's turn.
Gotcha.
The fuck did you get goblins on our side?
Wait, have you heard all that?
No, Slappy texted me.
No, I tried
to. Okay, you need to watch that section of the fucking stream. It's literally all of us making goblin impressions.
I think that's Goblin
Town!
Goblin Town!
I can't do the voice now, my fucking voice is fucked.
Riley, you ever gonna join?
Riley isn't here.
Riley left.
Riley left because his parents are arguing.
Yeah.
Kyron.
We already got one.
What's up?
That motherfucking
Do you wanna do the
deer.
Yeah, do you wanna do the Prussia one on fucking Mediterranean?
Not really. I don't like Germany's start location Mediterranean.
Alright.
What's up, Jerry Maya?
Alright. So, you wake up in your large cotton and wool bed with your wife naked next to you. You roll out of bed. You roll out of bed and slide into your shoes, getting dressed in your kingly garbs. You head outside and your fucking messenger is waiting there. He looks up at you and he says, "Sir, news from Morrowind. It's from the king." What do you do?
I take the letter and I go inside.
You have it, JZ.
Yeah, I know.
You walk back into your room and lay the letter out on your fucking table, and you start reading over it. The king of Morrowind has declared himself independent, him and his country independent from the Empire and all of their rule. He is asking you permission to send 10,000 soldiers strong to your port, and asking if you would help him lead these armies.
Kyron has no leading experience.
Kyron should know that all your ships are busy.
No,
Say all your ships are busy.
He is the king of fucking Dawnstar. He's a king.
Dude, there's nothing of Dawnstar.
There's 158 people, and Morrowind is the one.
That's nothing.
So that wouldn't be a king, that would be a lord.
A lord, whatever. I don't really give a shit. He has some leading
the
experience.
terminology here is important. A king commands a country and an army. A lord has a local town.
Skyrim is known as Jarls, so...
Jarls. Basically, Kyron inherited Dawnstar, the city, and all the land that Dawnstar has. Dawnstar...
Yeah, he's technically no king, and he has no battle experience and leadership.
No, Kyron does. Kyron is battle.
So is his men already on the way, or is he just asking for permission?
He's asking you for permission to land 10,000 soldiers in the city of Dawnstar and use it as a launching point to attack other areas, which would be breaking your tie with Solitude, but you would have 10,000 soldiers.
Yeah, but I also really don't give a shit about Solitude. I mean, how do my people feel about the Imperials?
Dude, your people don't want to be paying taxes in general, but you were literally just 1 gold per person in household, and I'll be fine. And your civilians were making enough money that really wasn't a problem. But now that the fucking Empire is here, they have to pay more taxes. So, yeah, it's become kind of a problem. Them. No, they don't like them. Also, your fucking buddies, your buddy Mrs. Raider bitch, and the bandit fucks, were told to clean up their act by the queen herself, and they have been forced to give up drink. So they're also pretty pissed.
Oh yes. The fact that I have no experience in commanding, I would send a message down back to Helgen for any possible leader, but I think right now they're pretty full, and with Gaiden going, wait, no. See, technically you're in Winterhold.
Yes, Winterhold is right next door to you. I would be positively sure.
And if you secure Winterhold, then I can secure Dawnstar with the 10,000.
I would be positively sure that you, my friend, would likely know of me being in Winterhold, along with an army of 3,000.
Okay. And me not having any battle experience, but I have been on the battlefield with vampires, so I probably have very, very little experience. And, this guy would help me out.
You have experience with being on a battlefield.
Yeah. So so I'm guessing he doesn't have any generals to spare then, or something, or is he sending a general?
Oh.
No, he himself, 4 or 5 generals are coming down. Essentially, the idea I had for you was you were going to lead your guard of your town, all 58 of them, plus the bandits, all 48 of them, and your queen, to war.
Yeah, none of my people like them. So, I'll accept his offer. And how are the improvements going on the harbor?
The improvements? Yes, they're going. It's just going to take several turns for them to be done.
Okay. Do I have any spare builders? Your wife's
going to get this guy to kill you.
What's that, Kyron?
Do I have any spare builders?
No. Most of them are working on the harbor.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you say to the King of Morrowind?
I tell him that I tell him that I'll accept the 10,000, and I'll basically accept his offer.
And just be like, oh hey, yeah, you can fucking land that 10,000 directly here. I don't give a fuck.
I also tell him that currently the stage of the war is that there are 3,000 of your men in Winterhold. Along with the battle, the College of Winterhold is currently on the side of the independence movement. And I also... Do I know anything about High Rock doing its shit?
No, whilst you know about High Rock not being loyal, and you do believe that as soon as you... Oh, damn. Whilst you know about fucking High Rock not being intently, cool with the Empire, you do believe that if Morrowind did join this battle, that they would too. You have no clue that they are already fighting with them.
Okay. And what about the people in Riverwood?
You have no... Okay, you know that there are a good 5,000 defenders in Helgen. That is at least what you have heard. 5,000 at most. You have no clue that it is 7,000, and etc. So we have 3,000 in Winterhold and 2,000 in Helgen in your eyes.
3,000 right now in Winterhold, and I don't know the exact number, but it's around 5,000, or at most 5,000 or something, in Helgen, or the general area of Helgen, I guess.
No. The entire army, the entire Independence Army, yes, yeah. The entire Independence Army numbers out to be 5,000.
Okay, so there's currently 2,000 in Helgen, 3,000 in Winterhold, and I'll tell them that. And, of course, I was training more soldiers, if I was correct, so...
Yes, you were. I need you to number all that up together. 58 guard plus 48 fucking bandits. I, my friend, have some good news for everybody, if anyone gives a shit. High Rock's 10,000 plus the 10,000 from Morrowind and the 7,000 that we have is about 27,000. Not only would you guys be able to take out every fucking loyalist army in all of Skyrim right now, you'd be able to fight the entire Empire open-handed.
Oh, so your Aldemir Dominion's about to take this chance to another level.
And yes, I would guarantee if you asked the Aldemir Dominion, you'd get another 20 or so thousand on your side.
Dude, the Dominion's way larger than that in this time. But yeah. I
want to ask them.
Dominion.
Iron doing something other than building the city?
Actually, I was doing this the whole time. I actually sent 2 delegations to High Rock. I sent a delegation. I went to Morrowind. I was told that High Rock would fight, and as such, when I basically said I would serve under the Empire, I basically sent out a messenger to Helgen saying that High Rock and Morrowind will join your fight if you message them, like they're willing to fight. And they went to High Rock, and High Rock has joined the fight. So what was it? 58 and 48?
Yes.
Shifting to Dawnstars Army.
And that's everyone willing to fight for Dawnstar, at least for you.
Yep.
Wait, how much does he have?
106 in total.
Huh.
Riley messaged the group and said, I probably
won't be on for a few days.
Yeah, we heard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually was wondering why you guys went. Oh, because I'm not in my room.
Everyone happy with the wars going right now? And that it's finally coming to a goddamn close?
Yes.
You also kind of did this because you really hate the Imperials.
I did this because the story built up to it. Also, I'm ending my stream, and this is where we're going to stop for tonight.